Good morning. Thank you for joining me. What I'm going to be discussing with you today is some of the customer service issues we've been having recently. But first, imagine your favorite performer or speaker is coming to Clues to perform. You get to the box office to purchase tickets and ask for the best seats available because you want to sit as close as possible. When you get the tickets, they aren't the ideal seats you were thinking of, but if they're the best available, you're happy with them. When it's finally the day of the performance, you make your way to your seat, and one of the first things you notice is that one of the people that was behind you in line when you were purchasing tickets is sitting about 10 rows in front of you. All you can think about during the performance is how much this irritates you because you ask for the best seats available. And you're also thinking about the words you're going to use in your complaint letter that you're going to send to the box office. Now, this is not an ideal situation that we want to have here, but unfortunately, we are starting to receive complaints about similar situations. Because we are hiring new students to work every semester, there can often be miscommunication between employees that can lead to misinforming or misleading customers. That's why we're here today. I'm going to be going over problems such as customers getting invalid information over our information line, customers that are being put on hold frequently on the information line, and customers complaining that there are empty seats or people behind them, such as this hypothetical situation, that are getting better seats than them. Most of our customer service problems are coming from our information line, but not all of them, and I'm certain that after going over some solutions with you, our customers will be happier than ever. The most important part of our jobs here is making our customers happy. If the customers are not happy, they are less likely to come back. If the customers do not come back, we don't make money. And if we don't make money, unfortunately, it is difficult to pay you. I know there are hundreds of students on campus that would be more than happy to have a part-time job on campus, and we would like to think that we have hired the students that can get the job done best. So the first problem I wanted to address is that customers come into the box office claiming that they were told over the phone that certain tickets were available, but when they come to purchase them, they are not. This problem happens most often when employees give out specific seat locations over the phone. As a policy, we cannot give out specific locations over the phone simply because we do not take ticket orders over the phone. Since customers have to physically come to the box office to purchase tickets, another customer could easily show up and purchase those specific tickets between the time the other customer got off the phone and the time they get to the box office. Solve this, an employee should respond to no further than, yes, there are still tickets available to that show, or no, that show is all sold out, when responding to the question of whether there are tickets left for a show or not. When in doubt, an employee should at least ask a manager a question that he or she cannot find the answer to, instead of making up an answer that could possibly upset the customer. The second problem we have been coming across is that also has to do with the information line is the frequency of employees putting customers on hold to look up information about the shows that employees should already know. Customers really appreciate it when they can call the box office with a few questions and get quick answers without being put on hold. It's come to our attention that on more than one occasion, customers have been put on hold 3 or 4 times in one phone call simply because they have 3 or 4 questions. It seems like employees come in knowing that the information for all the shows is going to be right in front of them for them to look up, so there's no reason for them to know it. Because of that, customers are being put on hold more frequently on the phone, and longer lines are being formed at the windows. A simple solution to this problem would be for all employees, when they come into their shift, to look at the details of all the shows currently being sold and know their dates and ticket prices. This will help lead to happier customers on the information line, and it will also decrease the size of the lines at the windows. Thirdly, I want to address the problem of customers complaining that there were empty seats in front of them during shows, or that people that they personally know bought tickets after them and got better seats. This problem results from not fully checking the entire seating chart for available seats when customers come to buy tickets. Customers that make an effort to come in earlier should really be getting better tickets than customers that come later because they made an effort to get here before the other ones. This problem is solvable by simply looking through the entire database of available seats when a customer comes in to purchase tickets. By following these new simple guidelines, customers from now on will always be given valid information. Our employees will always be prepared to answer any questions they might be asked on the phone or at the windows. And customers will always be given the best seats available at the time of their purchase, solving many of our unwanted customer service issues. Now imagine again that your favorite performer is coming to Clues to perform. As soon as you hear this news, you call the box office and get exact details for the show. As soon as you mention the performer's name, without asking any other questions, the employee on the phone tells you exactly what time the performer will be there and on what date. He also even gives you some of the more specific details that gets you even more excited about the show. When you ask if there are still seats available, he or she tells you that there are, but it's selling quickly. You then rush to the box office and to try to get the best seats available. The employee tells you that he can give you a really decent seat in the 20th row, but after he checks again, he notices that a seat opened up on the second row. Now you get to watch your favorite performer at Clues in the second row simply because the employee checked the database a second time. So although the problems I've discussed with you are very few, including customers receiving invalid information, customers being put on hold very frequently, and customers not getting the best seats available, they have been coming up quite recently, and by addressing them, I am confident that we can all put smiles on many more customers' faces every day. Thank you for listening.